Hey everybody, Joey here. How are you? No, it's been a long time since I've done a review. I've gotten a lot of requests from you all, or some of you. Hey, when are you going to do another review? I appreciate that. Why people want another review, I do not know. Perhaps you're an insomniac. You need one of my videos to lull you into slumber while you're tossing and turning at night. I don't know, but here you go. Tobacco review. Part of my lighting, my dog likes to sit on, it's like a little sofa I have in front of the living room window there. I call it the pompous chair. It's got those wooden arms. The dog loves it. But if that curtain moves around, the way the lighting comes in from the side, I mean, I'll apologize if it happens if the dog moves around, but my bald head's going to change like the phases of the moon with the shadows over there. So I apologize in advance if you imagine my the moon here revolving around the earth and changing phases as the month goes by. What is today? December 17th, a Thursday, the lovely year of 2020. I hope you all have not had a horrible year. I know many have. Mine has not been that bad. My job, thank God, was not affected by the COVID. I know a lot of people are hurting right now. I hope none of you are in that basket, but if you are, man, my thoughts are with you. I feel horrible for a lot of people, but anyway, hopefully next year will be better. Anyway, on to the review. As you know, I like to, any of you that watch my videos, I like to review tobaccos that maybe aren't that common, because common tobaccos, you know, we all know about them. So I try to review ones that are more, not obscure, but maybe ones you don't see everywhere. Today I'm doing, it's a tobacco by Dan Tobacco out of Germany, Deutschland there. It's called Hamborger Veermaster. It's a straight Virginia. I got 250 grams of this stuff, so I hope it's good. It's a Virginia flake. It's super dark. Let me pop some. I put it in a mason jar. This stuff's got 6 years on it. So, not only is the moon changing, the dogs are going apeshit. I guess the UPS guy has arrived. So, hey, let's knock it off, shall we? Sorry about that. You know, that's what happens. Anyway, here's the Hamburger Veermaster. It's a dark all Virginia flake, no topping. It smells glorious out of the tin. It is a straight fermented tobacco, no topping at all. It smells like molasses, a little bit earthy, very sweet. It smells like you could eat it. I love it. I'm telling you. Man, I can stick my nose in this jar all day. Very, like I said, a naturally fermented sweet smell. It doesn't really have that barnyard smell like some Virginias do, but very deeply fermented smell. Like I said, it comes in kind of a flake. Smells great. Let's light it up. See what happens here. It came a little bit moist, but not, you could smoke it right out of the tin. I'm not guessing this is going to be any kind of powerhouse in the nicotine department. I'll let you know if I feel anything funky going on. I have a super high nicotine tolerance though, so like a medium Virginia or something is not going to blow my hair back if I had any. Puts out a decent amount of smoke. It's got a, so far, now I know this changes, you guys that smoke pipes, guys and gals. Right now it's got kind of a dry mouthfeel, no tongue bite, nothing like that. I'm susceptible to tongue bite, believe me. If this was going to bite, I'd already know it. But it's got kind of a dry mouthfeel. It's not creamy, and that's, a lot of times that does change as you smoke down the pipe. Or you smoke down the bowl. Got my partner in crime up here on the couch with me. Here. That's who was making the ruckus. So, puts out a decent amount of smoke. Flavor department, it's a medium. It's not a huge blast of flavor, but it's a good, I can tell already, it's a good quality Virginia. This isn't, certainly not cheap tobacco. Let me fix this, that the moonbeam's going again. I love straight Virginias. This one reminds me a little bit of Dunhill Flake. Very common tobacco. I love that stuff. It's highly rated by me, not for whatever that means, whatever that's worth. Again, I'm getting no nicotine. I put it, God, on a scale of 1 to 5 for nicotine, maybe a 2. Somewhere in that range. So those of you that don't like heavy hitter tobaccos in the nicotine department, you would have no problem with this. But it's enough, you know, I can tell I'm smoking it. It's just not punching me in the face like that, God, what's that Cornell and Deal? Old Joe Krantz. Woo! I love it, don't get me wrong, but that's kind of my scale. Sort of like Sillam's Commodore Flake, Old Joe Krantz. Those are my 9, 10 in the nicotine department. Borkum Riff or some nonsense like that. It's down in the 1 to 2. Now I'm talking a scale of 10 here, not 5 like I mentioned earlier, but yeah. But I don't know if I think I mentioned it. This Dan Tobacco Company, I have never had a poor quality tobacco from them. I think their standards are pretty high. As I mentioned, everything I've gotten from them, and I don't smoke a lot of aromatics, so you know, if you get the goopy stuff on there, I really can't say much about anything from Dan that has a lot of topping on it or is aromatic, but they're pretty much straight up Latakias and Virginias and Burleys and everything. I've always had good luck with them. The pipe kind of took off right after I did the charring light. I haven't had to mess too much with it, but right now I'm going to just touch it up a little bit around the edges here. And I'm smoking this in my Eric Nording. I think this is an old pipe. It's made in the early 70s, I think. Love this pipe. Smokes very well. It's a fairly large bowl, which if I'm smoking a Virginia, that's not a big, you know, powerhouse. I like smoking them in a large bowl. The flavor's going on. It's sweet. Again, not from any topping. It's just a fermented Virginia. It's got that dry hay taste going on, like dry hay smells. That dry mouthfeel I was talking about is going away a little bit. It's starting to get a little more creamier mouthfeel now. Still no tongue bite. Virginias can bite the hell out of me. This one's not doing it. It's not complex at all, which I don't mind that a lot of times. It's a straight Virginia, but man, it's a good one. Might be ramping up slightly in the nicotine department, but it's not going to knock your socks off. I think I did it on a scale of 1 to 5 at the beginning, and I think I said it was a 2.5 or something. It's probably 3. It's not going to make your head spin or anything like that. Got a slight citrus going on, kind of bergamot, kind of I compare it to, like not so much a lemon or something, but kind of like, I don't know, any of you all tasted Earl Grey tea. It's kind of got that flavor going on, which is pretty common in a Virginia. The room note, I don't think it's going to be offensive at all. Not going to smell like a cigarette. I mean, it smells good here. Of course, I smoke a pipe, but I don't think if you're outside, it's going to be offensive to a non-pipe smoker if you're passing by. Let me read the description real quick. This was the description from Dan Tobacco in Tobacco Reviews. It says, a genuine and classic English Virginia flake, just as the sailors on the windjammers where tall ships love to smoke. Well, holy shit. If you ever go out on a windjammer, you know what to bring with you. The taste of genuine tobacco, not too mild, yet still süß und sacht. I guess that's German for sweet and mellow. I don't know how many Germans were on windjammers, though. I mean, Christ, in World War II, I know they had a powerful navy, but I don't recall any stories during the days of the huge military maritime powers like England and Spain and Portugal and, you know, France had quite the navies. I'm really heard these stories of the Germans sailing the globe in windjammers and you know, discovering the new world. But apparently, you know, the Germans, says here, if you're on a windjammer, you know, it's a German tobacco, go for it. I don't know. Anyway, I get off topic a lot, don't I? I apologize. My mind is one of those, it's very busy. I get distracted or whatever. It's probably early onset dementia. I'm, God, what, 52 now? Setting in early or something. But I do apologize. And, you know, in fact, I'm rambling on. My damn pipe went out. Yep, she went out on me. Anyway, again, like I mentioned, I hope got a dud match there. This kind of crap only happens to me. There we go. Anyway, I hope you all didn't have a horrible 2020. Again, I mentioned, fortunately, I didn't lose my job or anything, so it was mainly just, you know, my parents are 80 years old. I can't go over there and see them. You know, God forbid I get them sick. You know, I'm around a lot of people because of my job. But I've been very fortunate, and I hope, you know, you all are doing well. If not, I'm sorry. I mean, man, my hand goes out to you, because a lot of my friends are having a rough time this year. But anyway, back to topic. On a scale of 1 to 10 all the way around, man, I love this. It's a quality tobacco. Again, it's got the sweetness, fermented. It's not some cheap crap they threw in a bag. The tin note is glorious. The room note is not offensive. It's about a medium, a little bit less than medium maybe in the nicotine department, about a medium in the flavor, and I love it. You know, I'm giving it a couple thumbs up. I'd recommend it. If you're a Virginia smoker or Virginia lover, this is going to blow your hair back, I think. You're going to love it. At any rate, I hope everybody's doing well. Like I mentioned, 2021's right around the corner, brand new year. Hopefully it's better. It's almost Christmas here in South Florida. It's hot as hell. It's not like scorching. It's like 85. It's December, 17th? But the humidity is ridiculous. I mean, if you go run around the block, you know, you're going to be sweating like I shouldn't say it, but like a whore in church. I apologize if any ladies are watching, or not trying to be offensive, but yeah, ridiculous for this time of year. But I think we're supposed to have a cool front coming through, possibly this evening. It might knock the temperature down into the 70s, for God's sake. Imagine that. Anyway, Joey signing off. I hope everybody's doing well, and have a good one.